like to thank and congratulate the Punjab government and the Honorable Speaker Malik Mohammed Ahmed Khan Sahab, who has invited us. We've been a very gracious host, and all the delegates sitting here from Malaysia, Maldives, Sri Lanka, Honorable Speaker from Sri Lanka. I'd like to thank and welcome on behalf of the Sain government. First of all, I'll just make a brief saying that after obviously the 18th Amendment, we've been fortunate enough to all the provinces have the opportunity to the powers have been devolved, and we have more, the MPAs, the members of parliament from the provincial assemblies, have more say in deciding the fate of the health and education sectors. And these sectors are not just policy areas, but they are basic fundamental rights of civilization. And as I say that we as MPAs have a big role to play in this forte. So as I said, being an MPA, we have the privilege to propose, we have the privilege to debate and pass bills related to health and education. I'll give an example such as the Civil Free and Compulsory Education Act of 2013 was made compulsory, which it promotes primary education as a fundamental basic right for the average person, as well as health-related, say the Civil Healthcare Commission Act of 2013 as well, that has been regulated to regulate healthcare standards. We also have the privilege to oversee and be accountable, as we have the opportunity on the floor of the August House in Sain to scrutinize the government through standing committees which have been implemented, and we have the right to ensure to implement the policies as well. Just saying, moving on, we also have budgetary allocations as well, where we as MPAs, as lawmakers of our particular districts or our constituencies, have the privilege to propose educational reforms for educational institutions as well as healthcare institutions. Not just that, we also have, we represent our constituency as well. So as we said, after the 18th Amendment, democracy has been devolved, and this coincides with our chairman of Pakistan People's Party, Chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari Sahab, that devolution of power is a must, and it's a basic right, and knowing the basic rights, the local people know them very well, and we represent that thought as well in the parliament. Moving on, as your question is saying, public-private partnership. Public-private partnership has always been the center stage for the Pakistan People's Party's or the Government of Sain's manifesto. We have just included, not just in the health and education sector, but we've included projects in infrastructure as well, the road sector as well, where our business community has been very cooperative and we've been supportive of them. And we encourage public-private partnership as it brings more awareness, better infrastructure, and more accessibility as well. So the funds will be utilized well and be more transparent. Having said that, I would also mention some education reforms of the Sain government, which were introduced in the past. There was an introduction of the Sain education sector plan, focusing on improved access, quality, and equity in the education. The establishment of the Sain Curriculum Bureau to standardize and modernize curriculum as per the Pakistan standards. There was also expansion of the non-formal education, non-formal and informal education program, so we can reach out to the rural areas and the rural people of Sain, and so we can give them more awareness and highlight them without people who don't go to school, and we can give them teaching programs. Moving on towards health, I would say we are, as the Honourable Minister is appreciating Sain government's efforts. This all credit goes to our Chairman and our Chief Minister and our Health Minister, Dr. Aswad, that who has been very, very active and diligent in her work. She has, Sain government has introduced the first ever cyber knife technology in the JPMC, which is the first for Pakistan. We also have provided milk packets of mother's milk. The kids who don't receive mother's milk or malnutrition, because that is the best form of nutrition for a newborn or an infant. So we've introduced that as also being a first for Pakistan. We also, people from different parts of Sindh as well as Pakistan in general, come to the Gambard Institute for their liver transplants as well, which is also a big feather in the cap of the government, who have been established and maintained a clean and clear record of providing these facilities. I'd also like to mention that the NICVD, the National the Cardiovascular Institute, which has been very active, profoundly active since the past 8 years almost, and we have maintained the standards of NICVD, and we are expanding it, not just in the urban areas but other districts as well, so we can provide basic healthcare cardiovascular facilities. I'd also like to mention the health insurance schemes as well, to provide free healthcare services to vulnerable population or who are under the poverty line. We passed this bill, and these are just a couple of, I'd say, policies which have been passed by the government. But there are a lot of challenges and there are a lot of hurdles which we have to come across, and we have to do it as not just as the government itself, but as a whole as in Pakistan. And on this platform, being member of this Commonwealth Parliamentary Association as a Commonwealth, we have to find a multi-sectoral approach. We have to work together. We have to share our insights. We need opinions, and we need discussions. You have to just highlighting some of the factors which are hurdles which we face in Sindh and actually in Pakistan. In the education sector, I'd say there are a lot of high dropout rates, especially among girls. There is a lack of awareness. We need to do more to aware our populations, especially in the rural areas.